Here with Tyler Walker and Issac Williams at the West Alabama's 38-0 win over Chowan. Both of y'all, man, just talk to me about being back at Tiger Stadium, 42 days away. Let's talk about being in front of the home fans again and getting a dominant win like this.
We preached that we were gonna make a statement. You know, we had a sour taste left last week from the loss from Delta State, but we came back, did our part, and everybody contributed to it.
Yeah, just like Walt just said, everybody came out with a bad taste in their mouth from that tough loss from last week. So everybody came to play. Coach put it where we need to be, where we're supposed to be. We did the job.
Yeah, now, Isaac, man, this defense is top 10 in the country in interceptions this season. Caught 3 more today. You caught 1 yourself. You're third of the season. Let's talk about the DB group and how you all are just ball hawks like that and able to pick off all these passes.
Really Coach Issac, practice be tough, but putting it to work. So everything really just pay off and really just putting it in the right position. As long as we're in the right position, we get to make them plays that we want.
Yes, sir. And then Tyler, offense struggled last week against Delta State. You come back, put up 38 points. I know the block punt and everything went up towards that as well. But just talk about you, man. 2 touchdown catches today. How did it feel to bounce back like this after that Delta State loss?
I mean, it felt pretty good. You know, we took this week serious, practice-wise. You know, we tried to fix every mistake we had, get better as a whole offensive group. You know, they played a little weird, a little defense cover 2 or whatever, but we still figured out how to get the win.
Yeah, now we're getting towards the end of the season. How do we keep this momentum up? This time of year you need to be playing your best football. So how do we continue to progress towards that?
Just every day we bring the juice to practice. The season coming to the end, we all chasing the same thing, so we all just gonna keep the juice running, keep everything going the right way, so we can get to that goal we all want.
All right, man. I appreciate the both of y'all, man. Congrats on the win.
Appreciate you.
Here with Trevon Stanford at the West Alabama's 38-0 win over Chowan today. Trevon, just talk to us. Being away for 42 days, coming back home for the first time in a while. How does it feel to put on a performance like this in front of your home crowd?
This is probably a great feeling. We've been striving for greatness all year. We really don't take no days off. We come in and work hard every day. So it just felt good going out there with my brothers again, being at home, seeing the fans excited for us, seeing the energy. And most of all, just playing on home turf. It ain't nothing like playing at home.
Yeah. And our defense, we have one of the best defenses in the GSC, one of the best defenses in the country. We're in the top 15 in a lot of the defensive statistical categories. Just talk about your linebacker brothers, your DB group, the guys on the line, and how strong this defense is.
Man, this defense is really special. This is probably one of the best defenses I done played for. Probably playing football. The D-line group, they relentless. They come in every day, work. They fierce. They don't take nothing. The LB's group, we do what we do. We go out there and work. We pretty much unstoppable, but I'm going to just let the game say for itself. And my DBs, man, they control the outcome of majority of all the games. We put faith in them to go out there and do what they do. And today, it showed all the hard work that we've been working hard and paying off. It showed today.
Yeah, and that's the second shutout we've had this season. How do we continue to build on this momentum that we've carried all season long and towards the end of the season and postseason play?
We really just got to keep faith in each other. Don't get down on each other. We got a lot of players and a lot of people around us that support us, and we feel off the energy off of them. We brought the energy, they bring it to us, so we just don't want to let nobody down. So we go out there every day to work hard, not only for ourselves but for the community, because we know we going towards.
Yes, sir. With Trevon, congrats on the win, man. We'll see you next week.
Appreciate it. Go West.
All right, here with head coach Brett Gilliland after the West Alabama's 38-0 win over Chowan on homecoming weekend. Coach, been away from Tiger Stadium for 42 days. How good does it feel to be back in front of these home fans and put on a performance like that you did today?
It feels great. Anytime you get a shutout, that's a great feeling. And our defense was able to get another one today. And homecoming's a big deal around here, and our job in homecoming is to win the game. And these guys locked in this week and focused on that. We didn't start the way we wanted to. We were a slow start, especially on offense. And it took us a little bit to get going. And then the block punt in the first half was huge for a touchdown. And we had 2 interceptions that we made in the first half that we didn't take advantage of. Which is, really we got to get points off of turnovers. So, we came in the locker room at halftime up, but not feeling like we played good team football yet. And that was that was the mantra at halftime, was to go out there and establish ourselves in the third quarter and make sure that we can assert ourselves throughout the drives. And I think we ended the first half offensively with a 3-and-out and then an interception ourselves. And then we came out in the second half and we scored on the first 3 drives that we had, and stopped them on defense, obviously, too. So, I mean, that was huge. That was a huge momentum swing that really solidified the game, and that's big. You know, when you come out in the third quarter and establish yourself, that's a big deal, and you know that's what we wanted to see, and I was proud of our guys for it. And we played really good team football, I felt like, in the second half.
Yeah, talk about your defense a little bit. Second shutout of the season.
Yep.
Like I asked Isaac earlier, the interceptions this season, top 10 in the country, really strong at all 3 levels, playmakers on all 3 levels. Talk about the way your defense played this year.
Well, you know, they've done a good job playing team defense, you know, and it all starts up front. And the D-line is really, you know, when they're stout and playing really well, then it makes those back 7 guys' jobs easier. You know, the interceptions are what happens from being where you're supposed to be and being where they're coached to be. You know, we don't harp interceptions. We harp playing defense and getting to where you're supposed to be. And Coach Cisa and the staff does a great job of just repping everything throughout the week so that those guys get to really play at a high level and truly understand where they fit within the whole scheme. But couldn't be more proud of her. Anytime you shut a team out, that's what you want. Now, Coach Cisa will give you a few different answers because he expects perfection on that side of the ball, and that's what he demands from them. But a shutout's a shutout. They can't win if they don't score.
Yeah, and like I asked the other two, I'm asking you the same question. It's towards the end of the season now. It's the time you need to be playing your best football, and it looked like we're heading in that direction after today's outcome. But we got North Greenville next weekend. How do we use the momentum we carry through this game?
Every week we learn from our mistakes, and we push on Sunday. It's learning Sunday. We figure out what we could have done better. Some things that we mess up on aren't attached to the outcome of the game, and then sometimes they are. But regardless, we got to find the mistakes in the areas we can grow and progress, and we got to progress. And we encourage every member to be accountable to himself, coaches included, and find the ways we got to continue to get better. That's what Sunday's all about. Sunday night we flush the game, good or bad, and we move on towards the next opponent. And the goal is to go 1-0 that week. It doesn't matter who the opponent is. We're in the GSC, so we know we're going to play really, really good football teams week in and week out. So that doesn't matter. North Greenville's coming in here next week. We get another game at home. They're a really good football team. They showed that today, I think. But what it's about is how are we going to progress and prepare throughout the week and do things to make sure that we get better and clean up what we need to clean up, but continue building off the momentum that you just mentioned. And I like our guys. I like the group we have. I think we got good leaders leading that charge, and I think we'll handle it well this week.
Well, Coach, congrats on the win, and we see you next week.
Thanks. Go Tigers.